Haywood Highsmith has officially re-signed with the Miami Heat. We have been waiting a good amount of time, I would say, to see what was going to happen with Highsmith. Obviously, we already have found out that what is going on with some of the other free agents. So we kept Kevin Love, right? We re-signed him. We did lose Caleb Martin. But Highsmith, I reported on him not long ago. So we did know that he wanted to stay with the Heat, but we weren't sure if it was going to happen. And now we can say he has officially agreed on a contract with the Miami Heat. So we're going to get into the details of what his contract specifically is. So 2 years, $11 million, and the 2 years are guaranteed and there are no options according to his agent. When I reported on him last time, I am honestly surprised by the mixed. Well, I'm not surprised that I got mixed reviews, but I am surprised at how many people are like huge Highsmith advocates. Like it seems like, you know, you guys see him like a mini Jordan, emphasis on the mini. But anyways, I just want to reiterate. So I feel like I was taken a little bit too like harshly. I'm sticking by what I said. Like I don't see Highsmith as like this person that I'm like dead set to secure. I do think people were kind of potentially what was like misconstrued was the term impact, maybe confused with like efficiency. I don't know. Or we just have a different threshold of what is enough impact for me to be like, okay, this guy is we need him on our team. He's like a great role player. I'm going to bring up his stats again. But so if you watch the last video, obviously we got into this. So 6-3-1, very efficient. Like I'm giving the guy his kudos. He shoots 47% from the field, 40% from three, basically. So obviously the efficiency is there. Again, I'm giving him his kudos. But in terms of impact, this is his regular season, right? This past season, 6 points. His career, he scored 4 points. Offensive impact is not there. I guess let me specify. I know, you know, I really want to know why you guys, for the ones that do disagree, I want to know why. Please comment back and let me know. It's totally fine that you don't agree with me, but I do want to hear what you guys have to say and why you think he is so amazing. I'm going to assume it's because of the defense. I'll give him that. I'll give you guys that. The height, the allegedly 6'7". He does have a 7-foot wingspan, so he is pretty lengthy. I'll give him that as well. But again, the height is alleged, 6'7". He is very interesting to me because I just want to pull up another thing about Highsmith, and these are going to be taken a little bit back to the past. We're going to look at some of his college stats because I did think it was very, very interesting. So on his last year of college, he averaged 22 points, and you can see all of his years here, but the last year averaged 22 points, and he was shooting his whole college career over 50% from the field, which is crazy. Like, you're making more shots than you missed. That's insane. That's highly efficient, right? Again, and I'm not trying to make another jab at him, but this is college. It's obviously not NBA. But, like, he's obviously capable. And I guess that's my thing with him is now that he's staying, like, I want to be on the little train, you know, but, like the Highsmith train, but I really want to see him in a different light. I want to see more offense. I want to see him be a little more aggressive because I do think he has it in him, just based off his efficiency in general. I want to see him taking more shots per game, and I know that there's a lot of, like, different aspects of to, you know, it's not all him, like, deciding if he can be aggressive, how many shots he can take, and how often he has the ball. Like, I understand that's not all on him, but I do wish to see him a little more aggressive offensively. Obviously, I didn't want to lose a forward because I do think that we need as much size as possible. Again, the size is, you know, we don't know with him because it is listed differently. But we don't want to lose a forward at all because I do think we need as much height as possible. Anyways, back to his contract. So in the end, he is staying. One thing I'm really happy about is he really wants to be on the Heat, and that is one thing I really love is that he did stay with us. Now, that's not to say that he didn't have other options out there. So he did have other talks with 2 other teams. So the Bucks and the Suns were interested, and they did offer him minimum deals. Apparently, Damian Lillard contacted him himself personally, which is crazy to think. But anyways, they offered him minimum deals. It was apparently not more than we could offer him. So he did stay with us. So he did have other options out there. Again, not more. So he obviously, you're going to stay with the team you want to stay with. But we didn't jump to sign him right away, because it's been a good amount of time that since the last video when we're saying like, where's Highsmith going to go, what's going to happen, we didn't jump to sign him. And word on the street is it's because we waited until after, Martin was gone. He's officially a 76er. And then after DeRozan had officially become a King. And obviously, we were in talks of pursuing DeRozan. And after DeRozan had officially been traded to the Kings or signed by the Kings, we did not wait at all to go back to Highsmith. So it was a very short period of time, apparently 18 hours, and we had already agreed with Highsmith. So he knows, like, we obviously didn't jump to sign him, and that, the rumor is we obviously were waiting. But, he can't be butthurt. Any player can't be butthurt when we obviously have to bring out the big guns and see who we can get a star, because again, we don't know what's going to happen with Jimmy. So we obviously did have hopes to pursue a bigger player, or so I thought. I know that we heard a lot from Pat Riley about, like, questions about why, we weren't making a lot of changes. We weren't really doing much in the beginning. And even so now, so another thing is, like, where does this leave the Heat roster? So this article was interesting because they talk about how we have 14 players under contract, and that when we signed Highsmith, it was lower than the second apron tax, and now we don't have any room to sign anyone else without going over. So basically they're saying that the Heat roster looks complete just because of this, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I think the offseason has been a little underwhelming for us. Obviously, we have the re-signing of K-Love, now Highsmith. Martin is gone, so that's one change. Other than that, Alec Burks, that's a big change. Not a huge change, but that's a really great change, I would say. But again, nothing crazy. And I honestly am not concerned that we didn't make any crazy changes, because we did secure our, I guess, center, K-Love, and Highsmith, forward, obviously, consistent. I'm happy he wants to be on the Heat. And then Alec Burks, I think, is going to be a really cool addition, like, really great shooter. I am not concerned that we didn't make huge changes, because I still have faith that we're keeping Jimmy. To me, that's what it's looking like. Again, we don't know. That's the issue with the NBA. You never know. But as long as that is the case and we are sticking with the team and we are keeping Jimmy, I'm not mad that we didn't make any crazy changes. Of course, I always wish that we could have another star to pair with Jimmy, but I'm not that concerned. If we do lose Jimmy, I am very concerned, because we didn't go out and get, like, a DeRozan. But again, who knows? I have faith. And again, I don't hate Highsmith. I'm glad he's here, I guess. And I'm excited for the next season, because again, I want to see a different side to him, and maybe we will see that or whatnot. So make sure you leave comments, because I do want to know what you guys think, and I want you to go in depth. I want you to tell me exactly why you disagree. I want you to fight with me, but be nice, but you can fight with me. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Leave comments, and I'll see you for the next update.